As Oakhaven turned to a frontier hell, the cattle dropped dead where the wire was strung, and shadow and fear over everything hung. Inside the stone church where the lanterns burn low, the sisters were melting down silver to throw, with Beatrice praying and mixing the lead to fashion the buckshot to strike at the dead. Lock up the chapel and bolt down the door. The shadow is creeping across the church floor. The cross is turning gray and the battery is low, as we wait for the storm and the terrible blow. But Xavier's chest was a blister of pain from holding the cross that was fighting the stain. The meteorite stone had turned brittle and gray. Its cosmic radiation was fading away. A voice like the thunder roared into the nave and spoke from the shadows as cold as a grave. I hunger for iron that fell from the height, to feed on its fire, reclaim my old might. Lock up the chapel and bolt down the door. The shadow is creeping across the church floor. The cross is turning gray and the battery is low, as we wait for the storm and the terrible blow. The deputy stumbled right through the church door and bled from his eyes as he dropped to the floor. Surrender the star iron cross by the night. Watch the whole town turn to ash in the light. The preacher looked down at his dying brigade and knew that a terrible price must be paid. He strapped the dull cross to a black powder pack and stepped through the doors to the midnight and black. Lock up the chapel and bolt down the door. The shadow is creeping across the church floor. The cross is turning gray and the battery is low, as we wait for the storm and the terrible blow. He walked out alone to the edge of the town, while the sky turned to black and the heavens looked down. A lone holy warrior with dynamite bounds to fight for the sisters and save his square grounds. Lock up the chapel and bolt down the door. The shadow is creeping across the church floor. The cross is turning gray and the Argentina Bible camp, blue holy summer air, turn a man to a fiend by shadows hiding there. A simple man died that night, the altar stained in red, and Cyprian Savoon did arise, a creature of the dead. He took his uncle's ancient name to cover up his crimes, a ghost upon the highway tracks, a fugitive of time. But every throat he ever tore, and every life he took, left a heavy blood-stained page inside his mental book. To die. He found a job as a tech, to stay within the shade. Behind the glass and sterile tubes was the choice he had made. Avoiding eyes and human touch, a solitary life until the day she walked inside and cut him like a knife. He saw her face and felt the rush of terror in his chest, the memory of his kill pounding in his breast, a panic attack that stole his breath. The sweat began to pour as history came knocking loud against his clinic door. He drew her blood and read the page. The ink was sharp and clear. Stringer was the name she bore that brought his oldest fear. The surname of the girl he killed from camp so long ago. The memories of his life before, when he felt so low. Wash away the crimson stain and let the curtain fall. The monster that he became hides behind the wall. The monster wants a final peace and a quiet place to lie, a sinner seeking judgment as he seeks to die. He knew he couldn't end his life by his heavy hand. The laws he had to follow now were more than he could stand. He needed those to see the truth, to bring him to the light, to face a court of human law and stop his endless night. He walked into the city lights, where all the people gather to give up all his secrets. Now the truth was all that mattered. He'd tell them of obsessive thirst and the hunger in his veins, and let the scales of justice break his mortal chains. The weight of sorrow pulling down. His life is so unfair. A rain of tears from the sky adds to his despair. The shadows and memories won't leave him all alone. A cold and heavy, thoughtless burden that's carved into a stone. Wash away the crimson stain and let the curtain fall. The monster that he became hides behind the wall. The monster wants a final peace and a quiet place to lie. A sinner seeking judgment as he seeks to die. Wash away the crimson stain and let the curtain fall. The monster that he became hides behind the wall. The monster wants a final peace and a quiet place to lie. A sinner seeking judgment as he seeks to die. The desert wind howled through the canyon of bone and brought in a drifter who traveled alone. A dry summer thunderstorm cracked through the sky as Barack walked in with the black in his eye. His duster was scorched by a celestial heat. He left a cold trail of dead dust in the street. He sat on the porch where the whiskey was poured and spoke not a word, but he drew like a sword. Oh, the wind carries sulfur, the shadow grows long when a corrupted angel sings his quiet death song. But the sheriff wears black with a star made of stone to fight for this valley and guard what he owns. The sheriff came out in his cassock of black with a 12-gauge shotgun he held on his back. Oh, Father Xavier looked down at the hand of the silent destroyer who stood in the sand. The angel looked up and he pulled down his brim and turned the bright light of the midday sun dim. He locked on the priest with a murderous squint, struck like a hammer on cold beaten flint. Oh, the wind carries sulfur, the shadow grows long when a corrupted angel sings his quiet death song. But the sheriff wears black with a star made of stone to fight for this valley and guard what he owns. The blood of the preacher began to turn hot, like water that boils in a cast iron pot. He fell to his knees in the dirt of the square and gasped for his breath in the sulphurous air. But over his heart hung a star-fallen stone. pulsed with a crimson the earth hadn't known. It absorbed the dark flash of the angel's dead stare and answered the curse with a heavenly flare. Oh, the wind carries sulfur, the shadow grows long, when a corrupted angel sings his quiet death song. But the sheriff wears black with a star made of stone to fight for this valley and guard what he owns. The silence was broken, the static was cleared as Barak stepped back from the power he feared. The first standoff ended in dust and in grim as Xavier stood tall and glared right back at him. Oh, the wind carries sulfur, the shadow grows long, when a corrupted angel sings his quiet death song. But the sheriff wears black with a star made of stone to fight for this valley and guard what he owns. Oh, the wind carries sulfur, the shadow grows long, when a corrupted angel sings his quiet death song. But the sheriff wears black with a star made of stone to fight for this valley